Okay, so quick video idea. It's very spontaneous. We are literally in a McDonald's drive-thru and the line is pretty long, but it's getting shorter. So I thought, we just got done watching Last Night in Soho, and I thought, why not just review it as much as we can until we are up at the, what do you call the lady who takes our order?
The order
I'm
window.
forgetting words. The order window. Oh my God, it's moving very fast. Okay.
I'm scared.
So let's just do quick thoughts on what we thought of Last Night in Soho with no spoilers before we have to get our order taken. Yeah. So that's coming up soon. I'm gonna stop talking. So what did you think?
I thought it was a fun movie. It was a little bit spooky, and tomorrow is Halloween, by the way, so I did originally want to watch Halloween Kills, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't watch that now. Yeah. This was a fun movie. It was like entertaining. There was a lot of fun, just how it was filmed and how it looks, and this like 60s vibes and all of the lights, you know, the flashy sort of vibes. Yeah.
We don't really have time to describe the premise of the movie, but what we can do is tell you, yeah, like you said, if you are looking for kind of a time-bendy or just a throwback movie for anyone who really likes the era of the 1960s, you're gonna really love this. The director, Edgar Wright, is one of my favorite directors, so I was really looking forward to this movie. And if you are kind of familiar with his work, you're probably more familiar with his comedy, and he has dabbled in a little bit of action, but this is a very different genre than anything he's ever tackled before. Like, watching it, I can't say it's like a straight-up horror, but I guess that's the only thing you could call it.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a thriller. It's like, I don't even know what word you would use to describe it. It's just like very unique. Yeah. It's a unique kind of thriller where it's got a little bit of like spooks here and there, where you're like, oh, that's like some scary imagery. Yeah. So I liked it. It was like a little bit spooky. It was fun. There was a lot going on, and yeah, I just don't know how to describe this kind of movie.
Yeah, this year has been a pretty big year for Anya Taylor-Joy. If you haven't seen her before, she was the star of the movie The Witch, or The Witch. Really love that actress. She's always impressing me, and she does an incredible job in this movie too. If you're looking for a movie though with a lot of Matt Smith in it, and for all of you Doctor Who fans or Whovians out there, there's not a lot of him. He has a presence throughout the movie, but don't expect a lot of performance from him. He does come and go, but as you watch the movie, you'll find out why.
You see him a lot.
And Terrence Stamp, he is barely in the movie, but when he's there, he has a really cool presence. I always like to see that actor. But Thomasin McKenzie, the main actress who plays Eloise in the movie, she was really great. Do you have any thoughts on her? Sorry, I gotta pull up right now. I gotta drive a car.
We're about to pull into the window soon.
No.
There's like 4 cars ahead of us.
We still got some time, yeah.
No, she was good. I liked her acting. I really don't say much about acting, only when it's bad. That's when I'm like really critical on it. I'm just like, oh man, that was awful. Yeah. I was just like, it was just like her character. She was really good at frustrating the crap out of me. Yeah. And I was just like, speak up, come on, stand up for yourself. Yeah. But I mean, she was good at, you know, the character that she was playing. Yeah,
like overall, I think the movie did a really good job. I think Edgar Wright's style is really all over this place, all over the movie. His editing style, the way he likes to kind of set up shots and do quick cuts, that's really present in this movie. And his playing with lights, which is actually kind of funny that we're saying that, because the light from this tail light from the car in front of us is kind of reminiscent of a lot of the way that the movie's
it just needs to turn blue now.
Yeah, it was like blue, green, and red. Right?
Yeah. It wasn't really like green, it was just like white, like regular LED light.
Yeah, that color scheme is going to be present a lot throughout the movie, and I really love how he used and utilized that. But yeah, there are some things that I didn't really like about the movie. For me, I'm a little bit harder on movies than she is, so I kind of want to hear what you
I'm like pretty easy to please, I guess. Yeah, it's just that there was just like a lot of things that just like dropped. I can't really say much without like spoiling things, but it was just like they would introduce something and then they would not follow up on it, and then I was just like, wait, what happened to that? So
yeah,
how does this happen? And it just kind of left me with like, and then they would just move on from it basically, so it would leave me with a lot of questions, and I was just like, all right, whatever, we're moving on.
Yeah, like
sort of things like that. But I just enjoyed it either way, so I can't really be too critical on it on that, because I usually not too hard on movies at all. I'm just like, yeah, I had fun, I liked it, whatever.
Yeah, you did have some opinions on the Paw Patrol movie though. I don't know, I'm kidding. Oh man, it's coming up soon. But yeah, I agree, there's a lot of things that you think are set up for something. There's a lot of Chekhov's gun moments where you're like, okay, that's gonna set up later, but they don't really follow through with it.
They just drop it.
Character relationships where you're like, we're gonna get some payoff, right? Mm-hmm. They can't just get away with that, and then they do. Yeah. They just don't address it again. So
they're like, cool.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I had.
You do get a little bit of a what is it? What do you call it? Oh crap, I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Okay,
you think about that. The music in this, I forgot to mention, the music in this is incredible. If you really like music from the 60s, you're gonna appreciate this. If you've watched Baby Driver with what am I saying? Directed by Edgar Wright, you know that Edgar Wright has a real good command of using the correct soundtrack for his movies, so you'll really love this. So yeah, music, songs. Really good songs. Do you remember?
I was gonna say that it was a bit of a plot twist, like at the end. Yeah. Like you kind of see it, you're like, maybe this could happen, but it was a little bit of a plot twist. You're like, oh. Yeah. So that was fun.
I think the good accomplishment of this movie is that you do see certain beats happening. You do predict certain things happening, but it's not like you're
concrete. It's like you're like, maybe.
Yeah. It doesn't take it away the enjoyment of when those things are revealed, because Edgar Wright's style really elevates this movie. If amongst any other director who could kind of take this plot and run with it, I think he adds his own flair to it, which makes it interesting, even though you've seen a lot of the things in this movie before in other movies.
Why is he backing up?
Oh god. What's happening? So the guy in front of us just backed up. He must have got his order wrong or something. He said, wait. I said 20 chicken nuggets. That must have been
us.
That must have been, yeah, that's gonna be us. That's us.
20 chicken nuggets, please.
That's us in the future, right up there. But yeah, other thing that I didn't like about this movie is the treatment of one character. I won't say or disclose the name of the character, but there is a character in this that feels very underutilized. Thought they would do a lot more in the movie. But once you watch the movie and once you get about halfway through, you're gonna be like, okay, I think this person is not gonna get a lot of play, and then in the second half you're like, okay. But that's pretty much it for things I didn't really like. Like you hit the nail on the head. A lot of setups and not a lot of payoff. I knew that. They don't need to know that.
Just start backing up into the next car.
Anyways, guys, I gotta give them my insurance.
I thought overall it was fun. We watched it around 7 o'clock. We got out at 9:20, and it was like a fun little thing to do for Saturday night weekend thing. As I said, I was planning on Halloween Kills, but I was like, you know what? How many times have they remade and done movies for fucking Michael Myers?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh god.
I hear it's just more of the same.
Oh my god. And I think it's gonna be on like a streaming service pretty fast. So
here we go.
Oh yeah, 10 order. How many chicken nuggets are you gonna get? 20?
Yeah, at least 60. How hungry are you?
I don't want 60.
Okay. You want 60?
No.
I thought you said I want 60.
Just do 20.
Take your shoes, McDonald's with you in just a second.
Okay, thank you.
How many are you gonna
do? You know the McRib is back. I'm gonna do. You wait. You want 20 by yourself?
No, I thought we weren't gonna share.
No, I'm just asking. You want 20?
No, I don't want 20.
That's okay. I want 20 each.
Oh my god.
Okay, fine. We'll share 20.
And then fries.
A large?
Yeah.
You want 20? Can I get a 20 piece of your fries?
Be like,
and I'll count. I'll make sure there's 20.
I want to be putting McDonald's fries with Red Robin spicy ketchup.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we bought Red Robin spicy ketchup. By the way, I will timestamp this because there's no way you're gonna watch our McDonald's order.
I mean, you might.
We really thought we'd be able to wrap it up, but we will wrap it up before we get to the actual.
Thank you for your patience. What can I get for you?
Could I get a 20-piece McNugget and then 1 large fries?
I'm sorry, you said a 20-piece nugget and what?
And 1 large fry?
And 1 large fry. Any sauce?
What do you want?
Buffalo.
Could I get buffalo and sweet and sour?
Buffalo and sweet and sour?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
No, that should be it.
Alrighty. Total today is going to be $10.96 at the second window.
Alright, thank you.
That's usually not our order, but since we're on camera, we want to be like
Healthy.
I could get it.
Can I get your diet McNuggets?
Can I get your lowest fat
nuggets? Well, I don't know. I think we're wrapping it up though. Overall, the movie is great. And oh, yeah, you're paying?
Fun. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Mama.
You really know how to treat a guy, huh? Yeah, and the movie I highly recommend for anyone watching. We were talking about Halloween Kills. If you want something different, if you don't want like a typical slasher and you want something that's hyper stylized and you want something that feels evocative of like an era like the 60s, where there is some hints to like the giallo genre, then I think you'll really like this movie. There's not a lot of humor in it, so you're not going to get that if you are going into this with expectations from other Edgar Wright movies. But there is some humor, but it's
Except
not like...
when he's grabbing the drinks.
Yeah, there are moments in the movie that we just thought were funny, but they're not jokes.
Dumb.
Yeah, just because we're dumb. But yeah, I think you guys are going to enjoy it, so yeah. What do you...
Yeah, I think it was fun. So I think it was worth going to go watch. Like, it was like a fun, like if you want a movie for a date night, you want to go grab onto your man's arm a little bit, yep. you pretend you're scared, because it's not that scary. Yeah, so I mean, if you don't even like scary movies in general, but you want something a little bit like spooky, like a thriller, I would say this is like right up your alley.
Yeah. So,
because I like horror movies. I don't like gory either. Like slasher films at a certain point are okay. I don't like anything like Texas Chainsaw or anything like that. Yeah. But I'm a horror movie connoisseur.
And I'm just a whore. Isn't that funny? You say the word horror, but it just sounds like you say whore.
Yeah.
I thought that was funny. It's not that funny, but
yeah. But yeah, overall, good movie.
Yeah.
How much do you rate? Or yeah, what do you rate it?
No, I'm not. I don't want to do this.
You don't want to do that?
Maybe. But I was gonna say it's like Midnight in Paris, but with elements of horror in it. That's the best way to describe it. Okay, I guess I could rate it, but don't hold on to this rating, because honestly, I do want to watch it again. I do want to reevaluate a lot of the things that happen.
This is a first impressions rating.
Yeah.
So this is not like a set rating.
Yeah.
This is not his final rating.
Yeah.
The final boss.
Oh, this window's closed. I think we have to pay at the next one. I honestly would, on a 5 scale, since I have a Letterboxd account, which I will link down below if you guys are curious, but I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not one of Edgar Wright's strongest, but I'm not basing it on those merits. I'm just saying as a movie and as an experience and as something that I haven't seen before. This does have a lot of things that I have seen before, but it does it a little bit better than a lot of them. But in a lot of ways, it does it in ways that I have seen before. Like, it's half and half. So because of that, 3.5, which is like, was that like a 70%? Actually, I feel like that's still too low. It's 3.5 to 4. That's where I'd put it, somewhere between there, because I don't think it deserves 70%. I think it's much better than that, but
I would say 4 for me.
Yeah? Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
3.75 out of 5.
That's where we are.
That's where we are
together.
Right now.
3.7.
I don't know why I get so anxious once I get up to the window, especially doing this. I've never been more anxious than ever. But yeah, like we said, guys, we did this all while in the line for McDonald's drive-thru, and that was 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long line.
So we're about to pay. Thank you so much. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye. Hey, I feel like Brenda didn't get to sign off the way that I would like her to sign off. So why don't you tell the camera goodbye? She's just consuming fries right now. No, don't do it right now. Can you just come back to me? Can we just... Okay, that's it now. And cut. No.
I hope you guys liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, that's it. Bye, guys. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.